Alright, so this is going to be my road to Slamology 2018. On previous builds I've already spray foamed everything. Everything's pretty solid. This whole back end, I did a C-pillar wall in it, but I ended up having a water leak. Some boards got wet, decided to rebuild and take it up to the B-pillar. Unfortunately, it's the end of April and Slam is coming up quick, so this is what I'm working with. Until I get the front doors, fiberglass and stuff, this is what I'm going to be working with right now. I've had this on the, all 4 doors for a little while and I love it. Good old Alpine MRP F300. But I actually want to talk about the build. There's some ground mount. One of the zeros coming from the alt. I have the other one over here, temporary, running 8 gauge power over the 4-channel until I put my battery bank back in. But alright, so far I have this bottom piece in, and looking at it, like, you know, I wanted to be able to have room to relax. You know, I got this big old blazer here, so I want to have plenty of room up here as I can. So I got this where I want it, and I can recess the wall back a little bit. Sorry, put my hand down here. But that's, you know, the face will come later. Right now, my biggest thing is this is permanent. I'm about to put that piece in. I already have it cut out. I'm gonna probably install it tonight. This is the issue. I don't know if I want to, let's see here, come up and then flat and then up again. Being that I'm only running 218s, I think I can pull the cubes I need out of this. So I thought about just doing one big ramp up to it and just have this empty down here. So we'll see what life brings. Once I get that in and I start sizing stuff up between here, I'll know what probably better to do. Want to give a little update. This is the road to Slamology. I'll check back when after I figure out what I'm doing. Alright, fast forward. It is now May 18th and we're going to keep going with the updates. So as you see here, I ended up going with the one single ramp from that small piece I built down there. And I've made pretty big progress. Got a little spray foamed. Got the skeleton built down the sides. I already got the back piece cut out. It's about to go in tonight. And then of course I'm going to fiberglass all the corners and wheel wells and all that stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do 45s. I think for how the setup I'm going to be, it might be better with just all square. But giving a little update. All sounds pretty solid. Here's the difference. That was my front fender compared to the rest of this truck. Thing's a tank. Hopefully she gets down. I'll keep the updates coming. Show you guys another little update. Got everything sealed off. Back wall. The inside is completely done. I got all the flush mount boards in. Of course it ain't sealed off yet, but we'll work on that. Probably after Slam. I just want to get her playing right now. I'll seal it off a little bit more there too. So we're probably going to put the American base 4 channels right here. We'll try to cover up this stuff down here and all that. Carpet this nice black, and then whenever I roll the windows down, you'll see my big American base 4 channels right here. One on either side. And then we'll have to get the speakers in the doors so they have something to actually push. But right now the inside's still tore up. Passenger seats out. Got the center out just so we can crawl in and out of the port. But I'm going to point out all the flush mount board. Pretty clean all the way around. This isn't going to be the finish, of course. I don't know if I want to do carpet, paint, or I might have a little idea with some birch, but we'll leave that for a little later in the build, probably after Slam, so I can work on what I want to do to finalize it all. But it's done down at the bottom too. Then we'll seal it off right here to the B-pillar. But got all these marked up. The 18s are ready to go in. I got the holes pre-drilled right here. Got the speaker wires going through the bolts. They'll come up and go to the back amps. But just want to give a little update. Oh, let's see if you can see the inside here. It's not the prettiest, but got all the resin done. All the corners, all the wheel wells are hit. I don't have my light on, so if it's dark, sorry. She's strong. It's real echoey. Bass. Alright.
How's loud out here?
Right. Got the Godfather sitting here. Brought it out here to Jordan's house so he can help me mark up the holes so we can pre-drill it. Get her installed. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. This road to Slam's starting to come down quick. But just want to give another update. Sorry I'm not including any kind of cutting and drilling and all that stuff in the videos, but just showing you guys the progress. I don't have all the fancy technology to do all the editing and music with it and time lapses and all that stuff. I simply use my phone, so bear with me. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, this is going to be the last video before we leave for Slamology 2018 tomorrow morning. Just want to give a shout out real quick. This top amplifier right here is from Eric Gilson. I want to give a shout out to him. He's letting me borrow this for Slam. And also the matching one down here, which is the guy that jumped to it first. This is Nick. I don't want to mess his last name up. It's like Nick Durr or Nick Dar. He's out of Akron area, but and Eric's out of Salem. These are good friends of mine, and they let me borrow these amps for Slam. So and right now it's playing and it's slamming, but I'm gonna wait for all the flex videos whenever we go to Slam. Of course, I got a lot more work to do on this thing when we get back from Slam, but just want to show you what all's in here for right now. So that's the rear. Of course, right now the doors in the front are still going to be on that Alpine right there for the time being until I get all the fiberglass stuff going. But whenever they are done, they will be playing off these. I have two of these. There's one on the other side as well. These are 300 by 4, 1200 watt, 4 channels. Of course, the doors ain't done, but yeah, the 18s are in and 18s are playing, and they are getting down. Like I said, most of this is temporary. Like this, it still moves a little. We only got a couple screws in it for tuning purposes, but I think I found out where I want it. So after Slam, if we don't push the port out, we're gonna make that sealed off a little bit better, screwed in a lot more, and then of course finished properly. So at the bottom, let me get you in here. Alright. So Team American Bass for the win. Got two 18-inch Godfather dual ones on Soundstream Tarantulas. Technically 6000s. They are 3K RMS. I'm running them at a half ohm, so I'm probably doing about 2,500 out of each one. So those two 18s on 5K. Here's the speaker bolts and all that stuff. Got a little LED going on in here too. Gotta have lights. Gotta make it look good at night. So this is how she came out. She's solid. Of course, I will flush mount and seal everything off from the front and of course in the back, make that look a little better. And of course, this side has the 18s like you just seen. But I have decided what I want to do with the face, of course, to figure out all the gaps and stuff. So stay tuned. Next video will be probably a Slamology. Yeah.